What's going on, guys? It's Steve. So you're not gonna believe what the hell just happened to me. You're not gonna believe this. I'm at the gym. This was probably like 20 minutes ago. I'm at the gym playing ball. You know, I finally lost. Probably won like 9 games in a row. We lost, so my team gets off the court. I'm like, yo, who has next? There's probably like 2 or 3 next ahead of me. I'm like, all right, I got next after whoever's the last next. Okay, so we're on the bench. And you know how your boy's never on the bench. I was sitting on the floor. But you know how people start chatting about basketball and saying all these stupid stuff. Listen, I heard the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life in terms of basketball. It was dumber than people calling Paul George a superstar. It was dumber than people calling DeMar DeRozan a superstar. Kyle Lowry a superstar. You know what? You want to know what I heard? I heard about 3 to 4 people seriously saying with a straight face, the Utah Jazz would upset the Golden State Warriors. That is what the conversation was about. That is what they were talking about. They were saying Gordon Hayward, which I'm a huge fan of. I said he would have a huge year. He had a huge year. I said the Jazz would be good. They are good. Okay, they're probably not even gonna win 2 games against Golden State. They'll probably go to 5 games, but still a pretty solid team. You know, so I'm a fan of Gordon Hayward. Okay, but you have to be realistic. Okay, you have to be straight up realistic. No way in hell is Gordon Hayward and the Utah Jazz going to defeat the Golden State Warriors. They don't stand a chance to defeat the Golden State Warriors. And these people were saying Stephen Curry's a bum, Kevin Durant's a bum, Klay Thompson's their best player, Draymond Green is their second best player. He said Kevin Durant is the most overrated player in NBA history. He said all Stephen Curry can do is shoot the basketball. The ridiculous statements coming out of my mouth. And y'all know I'm not even a Golden State Warrior fan, but you have to be realistic when it's time to be realistic. And these people were straight up crazy. These people were crazy. They were really sitting there saying the Utah Jazz would defeat the Golden State Warriors. And that's not even the worst part. So there were around 3 people because we're playing 3-on-3s. For some reason, the court that I got to was really small, and they only play 3-on-3s. It's an inside court. Anyway. So the other team that also has next joined the conversation. So now we're 6 people all agreeing, yeah, Gordon Hayward's gonna drop 30, he's gonna average 40. And in my mind, I'm just like, Steve, don't. I was holding myself back. Because I already know how I get. I would be like, are you kidding me? How the hell is the Utah Jazz going to beat the Golden State Warriors? That's what I would have said. And I would have looked like a damn fool. Because I am a damn fool. I'm a weirdo. You guys know that already. I'm a freaking weirdo. Okay? But in a good way. Because you guys like it. Whatever. You get the point. Some nasty kids that watch my videos always saying some sexual comments. You weirdos. Listen, man. I was trying to contain myself. It got so bad. So bad. My teammates started agreeing with them as well. And I was like, you're going to agree with that? In my mind, I was like, you got to change things. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to have teammates that think that. You got to be an idiot to think the Utah Jazz would upset the Golden State Warriors. Now, is it possible? Of course. Only if Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green all get injured. That ain't going to happen. You know, I mean, there's a chance for everything to happen, but I mean, come on. You know, so logically, I'm just like, what the hell? And then they keep going. And I'm like, yo, what's the score? I can't take it. You know, and the court's so small that if you walk across the court to get to the other side of the gym to sit down, you're going to be in the way of the game. So I had to wait for a dead ball. But every time they score, they check it up right away because these people play serious, right? Or serious, like they think they are. Anyway, so I'm like, yo, what's the score? And they're like 9-5. I'm like, okay, cool, 9-5, cool, whatever. And I'm just like, who's winning? They're like, oh, yeah, we are. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, whatever. And I'm like, okay. They stopped talking. So I sit back down because I stood up to ask them and I sat back down. And they start talking about it again. And I'm just like, oh my freaking goodness, what the hell is going on, right? So I got to the locker room. No. I didn't have my lock. I went to my backpack. It was a few feet away to my right. And I got my headphones out of my backpack. I took my phone out and I put music on blast. For some reason, when I turned my music up, they decided to start talking louder about the Utah Jazz. Now, I don't know if they know who I was. I don't know if that's the case. But I will sit here and I'll say this. I'm never talking to those people ever again. I'm never going to be friends with them. I'm never going to play on the same court as them. even though I did that day. And at the same time, they will never know basketball was Steve, because they're ridiculous. Okay, I know I've said some crazy stuff. Okay, I know I've said the Knicks would be second seed. That was at least reasonable, or at least I thought it was. But for them to really believe, and the crazy thing is, they're not even Utah Jazz fans. They're just haters, Warrior haters, and it's crazy. You don't realize how bad a hater can be until you hear them hate. It sounds funny, but it's true. So I'm like, what is wrong with these people? Anyway, man, that was the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life in terms of basketball. I could not believe the words that were coming out of their mouths. I was just in disbelief. I was like, are you kidding me? This don't make any sense. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Listen, I would like to sit here and I'll say this. I thank you guys so much for all your support. We just hit, and this blows my mind, okay? We just hit 1 million views, okay? That is ridiculous to me. I've had 1 million people, well, not 1 million people, but I've had a lot of people click and at least watch my video. That blows my mind that I have 1 million views, and we're gonna keep going, guys. We're never gonna stop. My goal is to we'll talk about that in the future. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys' support so much. You don't understand how much it means to me. You guys don't understand how much you're changing my life. You guys don't understand how much you help me financially. You guys are the love of my life. Anyway, I'm going to put this part in the beginning of the video. I'm out. Peace.